When this boy got in the car with his mother, she told him she forgot to buy some medicine and asked him to go get it. The boy agreed and walked to a nearby pharmacy. When he entered, he heard a poor father with his little son. The father said to the cashier, "I'm very sorry. I thought I had enough money. We'll come back next time." As they walked past the boy, he heard the little son say, "Daddy, I hope my fever doesn't get worse again tonight. Last night I was shaking so badly I couldn't even cry anymore." The father replied, "Don't worry, my son. I'll do anything I can for you." The boy looked at the counter and saw the poor father's medicines still sitting there. So, he went up to the cashier. He said he'd pay for the medicines for the poor father and son. When he walked out, he was confused. The poor father and son were nowhere to be seen. He went back to his mother and asked if she had seen them. His mother said, "No, I didn't." "Why do you ask? And did you get the medicine yet?" The boy explained everything that happened. His mother was deeply touched and said, "Put their medicines in the bag. You go get my medicine and then we'll drive around and look for them." Moments later, the boy got the medicine. He hopped back in the car with his mother. After about 20 minutes of driving around, the boy finally saw them. The poor father and his son were sitting by the roadside selling old handwritten books. They sat in the car. The mother said, "Before we go up to them, let's see what they're doing with those books." They saw a shopkeeper walking up to the poor father and son and angrily yelled, "Hey, what are you two doing here? You're not allowed to sell anything on this street without my permission. You either pay for the spot or I'll call the police right now." The poor father tearfully pleaded, "Sir, we don't have any money. I'm deeply sorry. I just needed to sell these to buy medicine for my son. Please, let us stay just a little longer. I promise, I'll pay you back as soon as I can." The shopkeeper was unmoved. "That spot costs $35. You have only 24 hours to get the money. If not, I'll hit you with a $600 fine." While the poor father and son sat together quietly trying to sell their books, the boy and his mother came up to them. The mother said, "Hi, we picked up the medicines that you couldn't afford at the pharmacy for you." The poor father and son were both shocked and joyfully in tears as the father said, "I'm really shocked. Wait, I remember seeing you at the pharmacy. I guess you saw what happened and heard everything as we were leaving." The boy replied, "Yes, I heard everything. This is my mother. I didn't want your son's fever to get worse tonight. You both deserve to have medicine and a proper meal tonight." His mother also asked if they had a house to stay in. The poor father said, "We do. But next month we'll no longer have a place to stay because my wife passed away last year. I lost my job trying to care for my son alone." The mother took out some money and said, "This is $6,000 to help you keep your house." The poor father and son couldn't hold back their tears. The mother continued, "Also, don't worry about the $35 for the spot. I'll pay that for you. And by the way, I run a small school nearby. You can come teach there, so you can take proper care of your son." Drop a heart if you believe the mother and her son did the right thing.